Good morning, friends. We are focused on using an open number line to find the differences between three-digit numbers. Page 645, 646, 645, 646, front and back. Make sure you put your name on the front. As a continuation from previous lessons, using an open number line to find a difference. You're going to start with the minimum and work your way back. So what does that look like? So 451 is your minuend. Your subtrahend 132. We're going to start at 451. We're not going to start down here like we're adding because we're going to hop back. So we're going to, again, we talked about splitting this number apart and breaking it down into manageable steps. You have a hundreds digit, a tens digit, and a ones digit. Hundreds, tens, and ones. Just start with the hundreds digit. So you have 451. Let's go back 100. Minus 100. That takes care of that first 100. So 451 minus 100 is 351. Next, take that 30 away. Hop back 30. 351 minus 30. 1, 2, 3, right? 1 minus 0 is 1. 5 minus 3 is 2. 3 minus nothing is 3. 321. So essentially, when you do that minus 30, subtract 30, you're just going to take 3 away from the 5 in the middle. There's no regrouping required. And then last but not least is 2. You could hop 1, 2, minus 1, minus 1. Well, 21, you're essentially subtracting 21 minus 1 is 20, 320. And 20 minus 1 is 19, 319. So your difference is 319. So my suggestion for these next three, start with the minuend. Hop back by hundreds and then tens by ones. If you have to do a little stacking to find the difference, you can do that. A little bit mental math strategies. That's my suggestion. Down here it says, show two different ways to find 680 minus 237. So you're essentially doing the same operation, 680, 680. And you're just going to find two different ways. So one way you could do minus 200, minus 30, minus 7. And one way you could do minus 200, minus 30, minus 4 plus 3, right? You could do minus 4, minus 3, or 5 and 2. It's up to you. So what does that look like? Why don't you go ahead and do the 680, pause it, and do 680 minus 200, minus 30, minus 7, and see if you can find a difference. I'll show you a different way to do it. So I would subtract 200 first. 680 minus 200 is 480. Minus 30. 480 minus 30 is 450. Don't believe me? Subtract it. 0, 5, 4. And then 4 and 3, you can break that apart and say minus 4, minus 3. 450 minus 4 is 446. And 446 minus 3 is 443. I would over here do 680 minus 30, 200 minus 30 minus 7. And you will get a difference. Hopefully it ends, subtracts out for the difference to 443. Great. On the back. There are 541 raffle tickets to sell. The second grade class sells 212. How many raffle tickets are left to sell? So you know it's are left is subtraction. That's key. You have 541. You need to go back 212. Break this 212 apart. 212 by hundreds, by tens, by ones. Those digits will help you subtract. Over here it says Fran has 712 stamps. Bill has 178 fewer. Fewer means subtraction. 712, you're hopping back 137. Break it apart by 130 and 7. Or this could be out by 100, by 30, by 2, by 5. 5 plus 2 is 7 because you have that nice 2 there. Go and pause it and don't go on to this next one. Make sure these two are done. Don't go forward. Make sure these are done. So you're hopping back. If you stop and do mental math, if you're here and you're like, okay, 137, I'm going to take 100 away first. Subtract it underneath it if you need to. Subtract down. Get your answer. Difference. Move it across. So 130 and 7. Down here it says count back on the number line to find 962 minus 233. Write how many hundreds, tens, and ones you counted back. Then write the equation. Only difference here is you're going to have to say how many hundreds, tens, and ones you counted back. So subtract 962 minus 233. And write down how many ones, tens, hundreds, tens, and ones you counted back. So essentially the number is 962 minus 233. Write your difference here and then how many you subtracted. Oh, this is almost done for you. Look, you'd start at 634. You're going to come back 100 and another 100 and a 10 and a 10 and a 5. So you're going to add these together. You're going to go 100 plus 100 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5, and that's going to go right there. And then your difference is just going to be 414 minus 5. That's going to go here. And that, my friends, is 11-2. Subtracting on an open number line.